Absolutely. Well, shifting to another topic, I wanted to ask you about the recent charge against Alec Baldwin. He was charged with involuntary manslaughter for the murder of Helena Hutchins on the film set Rust. So, I think a lot of people were surprised by this because this doesn't always happen to big celebrities who make a lot of money and are liberals. They often have a different kind of set of rules, and the rest of us, of course, probably would have been charged if you fired a gun and killed someone. So, what was kind of your reaction to this?
Yeah, right to your point, I think the irony here is that the Hollywood celebs, who usually have a different set of rules and who, so boisterously blame every single mass shooting on Republicans or Republican policy, now have a case where a man of their own, he was handling a gun recklessly. I think, as conservatives, we know that a firearm has the capacity to be very deadly. So we are taught from a young age, always treat a gun like it's loaded, always treat a gun with respect. So I think on the right, a lot of us, we teach ourselves and our children gun safety. And that's a really important and wonderful thing that the left sort of mocks us for. Um, and they blame, firearm misuse on our side, when in reality, they're the ones who really have no understanding of these weapons and just have no experience safely handling these weapons. And unfortunately, that's what happened here with Alec Baldwin. And to your point about sort of a two-tiered justice system, there's one set of rules for, Hollywood actors and the elites of the world, and then another set for us, just outside the beltway, everyday Americans. I think that's definitely true. So that is encouraging to me that we're seeing Alec Baldwin being charged with what he's being charged with, because I think that a lot of the time, if you're somebody like Hunter Biden, you're going to get away with obvious crimes. So I am encouraged to see that Alec Baldwin will be held accountable for his actions.
Absolutely. And it's funny because he's actually claimed that he's had training on how to use a firearm as well as gun safety. He claimed that in an interview. And that means you always check whether or not a gun is loaded before pointing it at someone, pulling the trigger. So it seems like he's been incriminating himself in these interviews. He's also been saying for years how Trump is going to jail and so on, and yet the irony is he may be going to jail. And strangely enough, Alec is going to continue in this lead role in the film in Rust. So I don't know what that means exactly, if it's because they've already filmed so much of it, so he's going to still be the star of this film. Yet, if this charge had been against a conservative person, they probably would have been locked up already. They also probably would have lost their career. I think he's sort of claiming, oh, I think there's bias against me now